Good Monday afternoon, everyone. Thanks for stopping by Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith with the daily video forecast discussion for Monday, the 16th of June, 2014. Atmosphere is warming up this morning with late morning, early afternoon with clear skies, a little bit of cirrus overhead. We'll show you that in just a moment. And the temperatures already running in the low to the mid 70s this morning across the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area. And the winds are already backing around to the east. There's a sea breeze already developing on this flow now across interior southern coastal sections of Monmouth, Ocean, and points to the south. And then also a sea breeze developing right now across JFK and the South Shore and also North Shore of Long Island during early this afternoon. Late morning, early afternoon, satellite visible here is mostly clear. High cirrus clouds scattered about the region. These disturbances here over the Ohio Valley and into Indiana, and this is going to be moving in our direction later this afternoon. Water vapor imagery showing lots of descending air. This is sinking air, compression, warming, and drying. We still have an onshore flow across the coastal regions, a little bit of moisture in the mid-levels of the atmosphere, but the air mass here in place is bone dry. However, we have a frontal disturbance to our west. Moisture is increasing just ahead and along this frontal boundary. You could also see the lifting here over portions of Indiana and just to the southwest. Late morning surface chart from weatherroanoke.com. A digital atmosphere software shows dew points now rising into the mid and upper 60s south of this nearly stationary boundary here across the Delmarva into northern Maryland and Virginia, back through western Pennsylvania. The atmosphere is beginning to moisten up here, and as this front approaches, it will probably decay, but along it will become showers and thunderstorms, which are already developing to our south and west, as we mentioned here, and this will travel and progress through the region. Now, not everybody's going to see them, but it could be late tonight, early tomorrow morning. We could find more shower and thunderstorm activity with the heating of the day, and I suspect the temperatures today will get up well into the 80s, away from the water where sea breezes are already developing on Doppler radar. We can show that around central and southern New Jersey, also the South Shore and east ends of Long Island, and also the North Shore of Long Island into southern Connecticut. Right now, for the rest of this afternoon, things look good on the aviational weather deck. VFR, some increasing clouds, especially later this afternoon. Light and variable winds becoming southwesterly, generally under 10 knots. Weakening front will approach from the west. Few showers and thunderstorms. They may be near Allentown and Reading later this afternoon, given the low chance mentioned was not included in the terminal area forecast discussions this afternoon at this time. VFR later tonight overall, however, a few showers and a thunderstorm may be around from west to east as a weakening system moves through, and that's being denoted by the HRR model, High Resolution Rapid Refresh model. We'll get into that in just a moment. Low-level moisture increases. Some local fog should develop toward morning. Southwest to west winds around 5 knots, becoming locally light and variable. Tuesday, locally early morning fog possible, otherwise VFR. Westerly winds southwest at 5 to 10 knots. Tuesday night, VFR and isolated thunderstorm can't be ruled out for Allentown and north. Wednesday through Thursday night, mainly VFR with some restrictions to MVFR or IFR and scattered showers and thunderstorms, and they will be around, I guarantee it. On Friday, VFR and isolated shower or thunderstorm cannot be ruled out for Wilmington and points to the south and west. Right now, outside of Newark, New Jersey, we have 76 degrees. Dew point is coming up. It's 55. Humidity still comfortable at 48%. The wind is variable at 6 knots. And we have high ceilings right now with overcast conditions, scattered clouds at around 26,000 feet VFR conditions. Philadelphia, 81 degrees already. Humidity is 42%, but the dew point's at 56. And the wind is out of the southeast already at 5 knots. A few scattered cirrus clouds at around 30,000 feet, making it the ceilometer there show it as overcast, but basically there's a lot of sunshine out there right now. It was an absolutely spectacular weekend to be at the beach both Saturday, Sunday, and even today on Monday. Sunny skies, high temperatures in the mid-70s, northwest winds around 5, becoming south in the afternoon. Sea breeze already developing. Surf is about 1 to 2 feet, southeast swell at around 2 feet. Surf temperature is still chilly though, 66 degrees. UVI index, that's dangerous. That's 10, very high. You can get burned within 15 minutes on exposed skin that is not covered with sunblock protection. Rip current risk is low in the New Jersey area, moderate in the New York beaches. However, strong rip currents can occur near piers and jetties. Rip currents are possible elsewhere, especially during the lower portion of the tide cycle. Swim in areas where lifeguards are present always, and never swim alone. There is no threat of lightning today. There is a threat of lightning tonight, however. And the tidal information, high tide at Sandy Hook or Atlantic City will be at 10:47 this morning. That's already passed. The next high tide cycle will be at 11:06 tonight. Low tide will be at 4:48 p.m. in Atlantic City this afternoon. It has been one of those long duration suffering allergy seasons, and we're in the medium side again, medium to high side again. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, grasses, dock, and plantain are the main pollen across the region. The New Jersey, New York City, Philadelphia metropolitan area's river forecast, 78 gauges. 1 gauge is in flood stage. That's near Washington at the Washington Channel at southwestern waterfront. That's always in a flood zone there. Nothing major here showing up on any of the flood gauges for the major rivers. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to see heavy showers and thunderstorms. It just means that they're not going to provide major stem river flooding. However, small stream and creek flooding, that's another issue. Penn State's eWall site today has issues with the model initializations on all levels, even the HRR model. We're going to do the latest one from the last hour's run through the day. With the frontal passage or frontal boundary nearby, showers and thunderstorms populate across the Ohio River Valley. We showed you this on satellite. These are popcorn showers and thunderstorms that could be capable of producing a low chance of some moderate to locally heavy rain across the region. As they populate through the region, they'll probably begin to die out, but by later this evening across southern portions of Pennsylvania and also portions of central and southern New Jersey could see some of these showers and thunderstorms move through the region. NamWRF composite reflectivity forecast coming in from Weatherbill today, and we're going to use Weatherbill. We're a subscriber, so we hope that they'll forgive us for not posting on that and let them know. Here is the NamWRF model showing the shower and thunderstorm activity populating into northwestern New Jersey by very late tonight, near midnight. Some of these showers and thunderstorms could have heavy downpours, brief gusty winds. Hail is not out of the question, but probably not going to be in anything of significant, just heavy downpours. And there could be some lightning strikes with some of these showers and thunderstorms as they make their way offshore and weaken overnight. And then basically we're not looking for anything major to happen here until this disturbance moves over the top of the ridge here. This low pressure area and attendant frontal boundary move into southeastern Quebec, and that draws a cold front closer to the region. That cold front will be moving through the region by Wednesday evening, early Thursday morning. And that could mean that some showers and thunderstorms get in here, but the latest model guidance is showing that that's going to weaken as the frontal boundary approaches, slips to our south, and then stalls with frontal disturbances moving from northwest to southeast across the frontal boundary. It's another great graphic to look at. This is the surface, basically the GFS, 3-hourly precipitation, water in the atmosphere, and the sea level pressure in millibars. And if we start this out, we can see we've got the high pressure ridge off the southern mid-Atlantic coast states straddling in through the Ohio River Valley to the northeast. We also have disturbances in the polar flow here. And the colors here, the black lines here are the heights, okay? So that's where we're seeing the sea level pressures. 1022 millibar high, that's a very strong high pressure ridge extending back through the Appalachian Mountains here into the southeastern and southwestern United States, all the way into the mid-Atlantic, but we still have disturbances in polar flow. And as we go through the colors here, as you get into the blues and greens and yellows, that's where the precipitable water values in a hot humid air mass increase. So any of these disturbances rolling over the top of this ridge mean that we're going to find showers and thunderstorms. By the time we get to, let's say, later Thursday and Friday, cold front moves through the region. These areas begin to dry out to the north and east, but this is a battle zone here. until that front actually comes through and dives south and east of the region. Then it begins to move back north as a warm front early next week, and disturbances moving through the flow mean the chance of showers and thunderstorms increase once again, with high precipitable water values once again in the region. GFS maps into motion high pressure ridge over the forecast region. Heights build aloft. Couple of disturbances in the polar flow here move across the region. Scattered showers and thunderstorms on and off anytime over the next several days. Frontal boundary becomes stalled. Chances of showers and thunderstorms increase across the region as a warm front nears the region. High pressures trying to build in this convergent flow here from high pressure off the southern mid-Atlantic coast states, polar jet stream here, and disturbances underneath this building huge high pressure ridge across Hudson's Bay, Canada, mean that we're in for a fight. And that fight means showers and thunderstorms on and off periodic times. We're going to have to hone in on this. Disturbances will get cut off in this this line here, this warm front or frontal boundary decaying warm front, cold front, whatever you want to call it. As it slips south, it's a cold front. Moves north, it's a warm front. Nearly stationary, that's a stationary front. And we've got disturbances moving along that, and where this front lies at any given day during the next several days means the chance of showers and thunderstorms over this ring of fire, high pressure ridge across the Appalachians and the eastern United States. So at least for some urban areas getting above 90 for the next day or two, we're not looking at a widespread heat wave here. A couple of days where we could find urban centers around 90 or so. Showers and thunderstorms, obviously late afternoon and nighttime, going to knock that down. Stratus and fog too in the early morning hours. It's going to be a very unsettled pattern going forward, folks, and that's the way we've been explaining it for a while now. There's no difference in the upper level pattern and the ocean pattern that's going to change any of this going forward. And of course, I'm running late today, so for the Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You make it a great Monday afternoon. It's a fabulous one out there. We'll join you again later this evening with the latest video forecast discussion update during tonight.